Hello, it's James here, head coach at PCMA, the Property Conversion Mastery Academy. Here's the brutal truth about property development. Most projects fail in the final 10%. Not during construction, not during planning, during handover. While everyone obsesses over deals and builds, they completely ignore the moment that determines whether they make or lose £200,000. The handover. And if you get it wrong, your reputation is destroyed in seconds. But what if I told you there's a systematic way to turn every handover into a profit-maximizing reputation-building machine? Welcome to the Property Conversion Mastery Academy, where we've cracked the code on flawless handovers. Our approach rests on three unshakable pillars. First, done-for-you implementation. We don't just teach theory. Our expert team executes your projects through a 7-phase professional workflow with completion guarantees. Second, education and tools. Bank-grade checklists, £5,000 financial models, and digital documentation systems that would make Fortune 500 companies jealous. Third, peak performance integration. Because handover excellence isn't just about process, it's about the neuroscience of sustained focus and elite execution under pressure. Here's what most developers completely miss. They treat handover like a single event, rather than a complete process. They scramble at the last minute, documentation is chaos, client expectations aren't managed, and post-handover becomes a nightmare of emergency calls and reputation damage. But PCMA members approach handover as a systematized process that begins during planning. We use bank-grade protocols, client satisfaction systems, digital documentation mastery, and peak performance psychology. The difference? Our members turn handovers into profit centers and reputation builders instead of stress-inducing disasters. Every PCMA handover follows our proven 3-phase system. Phase 1, pre-completion. This is where we lay the foundation with handover strategy development, proactive quality assurance planning, and stakeholder alignment. Phase 2, the handover event itself. Pre-handover snagging, formal handover meetings, complete documentation packs, and client satisfaction focus. Phase 3, post-handover follow-through. Defects liability management, end-user training, structured feedback loops, and reputation protection. Most developers wing it. PCMA members systematize it. And that's why our community has an 87% project success rate while generating over £50 million in member profits. Let me show you the exact tools that make this possible. Tool 1. Our bank-grade handover checklist covering 5 critical areas: statutory and legal compliance, building fabric and finishes, mechanical and electrical systems, health and safety files, and operations and management. Tool 2, the Digital Documentation Hub, a cloud-based secure system with version control that makes you look like a Fortune 500 company. Tool 3, our client satisfaction system that manages expectations pre-handover, creates guided handover experiences, and structures post-handover follow-up. These aren't theoretical frameworks. They're battle-tested tools that protect your reputation and maximize profit on every single project. But here's where PCMA gets revolutionary. We integrate neuroscience-based peak performance techniques into property development. Focus sprints using the Pomodoro method for sustained concentration. Time blocking that eliminates firefighting mode. Micro-goal momentum building that keeps teams motivated through complex handovers. We teach pressure management using the Eisenhower matrix for task triage and proactive stakeholder communication. Most importantly, we help you reframe completion as a craft, not drudgery. Because when you operate at peak performance levels, handovers become your competitive edge instead of your biggest stress point. This is what separates elite developers from everyone else. Let me give you concrete proof this works. Case Study 1. A 15-unit office-to-residential conversion using our staggered handover system and digital documentation hub achieved 95% client satisfaction, unheard of in multi-unit developments. Case Study 2. A Grade 2, listed barn conversion with complex technology systems. Our bespoke training approach and 6-month structured follow-up created such a delighted client that they became a direct referral pipeline. These aren't lucky accidents. They're predictable outcomes when you systematize handover excellence. So, here's your next step. Start with the Hidden Wealth Code, our free 3-module foundation course. You'll get the Property Evaluation Toolkit, ROI Calculator, and Risk Assessment Framework that forms the foundation of everything we do. We don't take everyone. You must prove your eligibility and commitment in a meeting with our team. However, for accepted applicants, all the detailed frameworks and tools from this training, everything you've seen today, are provided completely free inside the Hidden Wealth Code course. No cost for accepted members. Your only investment is proving you're serious about excellence. The question is, are you ready to transform handovers from your biggest stress into your greatest competitive advantage?